Have you ever wondered what kind of life and experiences shaped Harriet Tubman, one of the most iconic figures in American history? Born into a world of harsh realities, Tubman's story begins in Dorchester County, Maryland. Her given name was Araminta, but her friends and family knew her as Minty Ross. The early years of her life were marked by hardship and struggle, as she was born into slavery, a cruel and unforgiving institution that defined her childhood. Minty's parents, Harriet "Rit" Green and Ben Ross, were also enslaved. Rit was owned by the Broaddus family, while Ben worked on a large plantation near the Blackwater River. Their harsh existence was a testament to the challenges faced by countless African Americans in the pre-Civil War era. As a young girl, Minty was subjected to physical abuse that left lasting scars, not just on her body, but on her soul as well. One particularly brutal incident involved an overseer who, in a fit of rage, hurled a heavy metal weight at another slave. The weight missed its intended target and struck Minty instead, resulting in a traumatic head injury. This wound caused her tremendous pain and led to spells of dizziness and hypersomnia that she would battle for the rest of her life. However, it was also during this time that Minty began experiencing vivid dreams and strange visions. She interpreted these as divine messages, premonitions from God, that played a significant role in shaping her religious beliefs. Despite the brutality of her early life, Minty's spirit remained unbroken. Her strong religious faith, nurtured by her Methodist upbringing, became a source of strength and resilience. It would guide her in the challenging years ahead, as she embarked on a journey from being a slave to becoming a liberator, a journey that would transform her into Harriet Tubman, the Moses of her people. In the face of adversity, Tubman's spirit remained unbroken, setting the stage for the extraordinary journey that lay ahead. In 1849, Tubman made a bold decision that would forever change her life and the lives of many others. With the weight of this choice on her shoulders, Tubman embarked on a daring escape from the clutches of slavery, a journey that would lead her to the free city of Philadelphia. Imagine a world where your every move is watched, where your worth is determined by the labor you can perform, where any sign of rebellion could mean the end. This was Harriet Tubman's reality, but she refused to let this be the entirety of her story. Her spirit was unbroken, her will unshakable. Once she tasted freedom, it was impossible for Tubman to forget about those she left behind. The chains of slavery had been broken for her, but not for her family, not for her friends. She knew the dangers that lay ahead. She was well aware of the risks. Returning to Maryland would mean confronting the very people who had enslaved her, who had attempted to break her spirit. But the call to help those still in bondage was stronger than the fear of capture. Her decision to return was not just an act of personal courage, it was a testament to her unwavering determination and a beacon of hope for those trapped in the darkness of slavery. Harriet Tubman became more than just a free woman. She became a liberator, a beacon of hope, a symbol of defiance against the oppressive institution of slavery. And thus began her role in the Underground Railroad, a clandestine network of routes and safe houses that provided a path to freedom for those brave enough to take the leap. Tubman was not content with simply escaping slavery. She was determined to dismantle it. One group at a time, she guided those desperate for freedom through the treacherous journey to the north. Tubman, now known as Moses, had embarked on a mission not just to ensure her own freedom, but to liberate others from the chains of slavery. Her name would echo through history as a symbol of courage, a beacon of hope, and a testament to the power of human resilience and the unyielding desire for freedom. As the conductor of the Underground Railroad, Tubman risked her life time and again to lead others to freedom. Harriet Tubman's courage was immeasurable. She made around 13 missions to rescue approximately 70 enslaved people, including her own family members and friends. She utilized the network of anti-slavery activists and safe houses known collectively as the Underground Railroad. Traveling by night and in extreme secrecy, Tubman, also known as Moses, never lost a single passenger on her journey to freedom. Her work didn't stop there, though. After the passing of the Fugitive Slave Act of 1850, Tubman extended her operations, guiding escapees farther north into British North America, now known as Canada. There she helped newly freed people secure work, thus ensuring their self-sufficiency. In 1858, Tubman crossed paths with John Brown, a fervent abolitionist. Their shared vision of ending slavery led to a fruitful collaboration. Tubman played a pivotal role in planning and recruiting supporters for Brown's 1859 raid on Harper's Ferry, a key event that stoked the fires of the impending Civil War. As the Civil War erupted, Tubman's commitment to freedom didn't waver. She served the Union Army in various capacities, as a cook, a nurse, an armed scout, and a spy. Her experiences as a conductor of the Underground Railroad had honed her skills in navigation and evasion, making her an invaluable asset to the Union forces. One of her most notable contributions during the war was her strategic leadership in the Combahee River Raid. With Tubman's guidance, the raid successfully liberated more than 700 enslaved people. This audacious operation is widely credited as the first time a woman led an armed expedition during the war. It's a testament to Tubman's strategic mind and indomitable spirit. Yet Tubman was more than just a scout and spy. She was a beacon of hope, a symbol of resilience. Her presence on the battlefield was a powerful reminder of what the Union was fighting for, a country free of the shackles of slavery, where every individual had the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Her work during the Civil War was not just about winning battles. It was about winning hearts and minds, about convincing people that a better world was possible, and that they had the power to make it happen. Tubman's bravery and strategic mind had not only saved lives, but also significantly contributed to the Union's cause during the Civil War. From the dark paths of the Underground Railroad to the bloody battlefields of the Civil War, Harriet Tubman's legacy is a shining beacon of courage, resilience, and freedom. Her life story is a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit and the relentless pursuit of justice. Tubman's bravery and strategic mind had not only saved lives, but also significantly contributed to the Union's cause during the Civil War. Even after the Civil War, Tubman continued to fight for freedom and equality. She had seen the devastation of war, but her spirit was unbowed. Instead, she channeled her energies towards making a difference in her community, continuing her tireless advocacy for the rights of the marginalized. In the years following the war, Tubman made Auburn, New York, her home. This was a place where she could live freely, a far cry from the oppressive landscapes of her past. But even in the comfort of her own home, Tubman was not one to sit idly by. She knew that the fight for equality was far from over. Tubman became an active participant in the women's suffrage movement. She believed strongly in the democratic principle that all people, regardless of their gender or race, should have the right to vote. She worked alongside famed suffragettes like Susan B. Anthony and Elizabeth Cady Stanton, advocating for women's rights and pushing for legislative change. Her speeches were powerful and inspiring, imbued with the hard-won wisdom of someone who had fought her entire life for freedom. But Tubman's compassion wasn't limited to the fight for women's rights. She also turned her attention towards providing aid for the elderly, particularly African Americans who had nowhere else to go. She worked to establish a home for elderly African Americans, putting the same energy and determination into this cause as she did in all her endeavors. Tubman's later life was a testament to her unwavering spirit and her commitment to helping others. Her legacy has left an indelible mark on history, inspiring countless individuals to stand up for their rights and fight for equality. Her life is a powerful reminder of the strength of the human spirit and the power of resilience. Harriet Tubman's story is a testament to the power of courage and determination. Her life and achievements remain a beacon of hope and a symbol of freedom for all. The life of Harriet Tubman is a remarkable tale of courage, resilience, and undying commitment to freedom. Born into the harsh conditions of slavery, Tubman rose above her circumstances, making a daring escape to freedom. But her story doesn't end there. She became a beacon of hope for many, guiding approximately 70 souls to freedom through the clandestine network of the Underground Railroad. Her bravery didn't waver in the face of danger, serving as an armed scout and spy for the Union Army during the Civil War. In her later years, Tubman continued to fight for justice, becoming an active participant in the women's suffrage movement. Her life is a testament to the power of resilience and the indomitable spirit of humanity. As we reflect on Harriet Tubman's extraordinary life, let us never forget the enduring legacy she left behind, a legacy that continues to inspire us to fight for freedom and equality for all.